Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. The Tribe find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Ervin Santana gets the starting nod for the Twins. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Bradley Zimmer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Runners off for second. Here's Michael Brantley. That's a strike to throw down, but no throw as he'll just stare him back. Zimmer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Buxton. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Here comes the first pitch. Zimmer makes a break from first. In there, now the throw. And he's safe. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Ground ball right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
In now for Cleveland, Edwin Encarnacion. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Lifetime numbers against Ervin Santana. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First pitch on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. More from Minneapolis following this. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
So striding in, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Up next for Minnesota, Joe Mauer, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The next twin up, Brian Dozier. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler Naquin. Comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to right center. Buxton racing back to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Rip toward the gap in right. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Standing in, Francisco Mejia. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay, Chisenhall rounds third and is digging for the plate. But he is going to be a dead duck out there. He is out between third and home.
Number 4.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
In now, Michael Brantley. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Rosario will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 for Cleveland thanks to this swing from Lonnie Chisenhall. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. Here's Miguel Sano, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that one stayed up a little high.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit up.
Ball, one strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's low.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Kepler, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Sano at second. Rosario on at first with nobody out. Smoke toward third. Ramirez is up with it. The tag, and he is out. And he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Logan Morrison. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. Here it comes, 0-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Tries to dump this one out to left. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion, number 392 of his career, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Belted high and deep into right center. Buxton ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
And Kipnis as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Lindor, the runner at third with no outs. Swinging a soft liner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So the base hit drives home their 3rd run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tyler Naquin. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and it appears a change is on its way as that'll do it for Irvin Santana. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Fernando Rodney is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Francisco Mejia. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he rips it on the ground to second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Here's Michael Brantley, his past history with Fernando Rodney. He hits at a .364 clip. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-1. Line towards center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably. This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. High and deep to right center. Buxton going back on it. Still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, as this lead got even wider.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Rosario. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Indians lead it 15-1. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
0-1 count and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer, first time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 out, nobody on. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and as you can see, they are way behind. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. His past history with Fernando Rodney. He's gone 2 for 6.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Buxton going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Mejia. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses. Use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. And he puts it on the ground to second. Dozier has it, and there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23.
Digging in once again, Michael Brantley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Indians leave 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Here's Miguel Sano. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one, and one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Taylor Rogers gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Escobar takes it in. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Riding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Buxton racing back He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis, as it's grounded sharply to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Target Field right after this. Digging in to try it again, Logan Morrison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
Number 5, shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He singled his last time up. And the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-2. A little bouncer. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, and they remain well behind. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Ready for another chance? Lonnie Chisenhall. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
The batter, catcher,
Ready for another shot now, Francisco Mejia. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
center fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And now a pitch on the way. In there, strike one.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So here's Joe Mauer. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
And that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Michael Brantley. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Popped him up. Mauer has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Cleveland.
Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Rosario is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. Cleveland's out in front, 15-1. Here's Miguel Sano. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Brantley on the move. 1 away. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. 1 run on 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Hit in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The next Twin up, Max Kepler. No hits to this point. From the stretch. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Carrasco pauses. Here it is on 0-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. And they remain well behind. Ryan Presley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. In now for Cleveland, Tyler Naquin. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Naquin rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. He's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. At the plate, Michael Brantley attempting to, as they say, get off to Schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Rosario. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into. Frustrating for a pitcher.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Tribe lead this one 18-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And another one. strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Striding in once again, Mitch Garver. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
0-1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. 2-out success, and that means Byron Buxton bats next.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Stepping in now, Byron Buxton, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 1 left for Minnesota. And as you can see, they are way behind. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. For second is Encarnacion. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Chasing after it is Rosario, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Buxton moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. The Dozier for one. On to Bauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. So here's Joe Mauer starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor scoops it up. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Final strike for the Twins. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
18-1 the final today. Cleveland posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Carlos Carrasco earns his 12th victory in the ball game as his 20 strikeouts ties a record for the most in a game. Irvin Santana was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
This afternoon, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains for the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station beyond right field.